Welcome to the Weekly Examiner, where we examine this week's top stories. I'm Lisa Rule. President Obama announced on Thursday night he was authorizing airstrikes over Iraq, saying the United States could no longer ignore the humanitarian crisis happening there. 2 airstrikes were carried out Friday morning over northern Iraq, targeting artillery batteries of Sunni Islamic extremists who are threatening Iraqis who don't share the same extreme religious views as them, telling them to convert to Islam or die. With concerns this will turn into another war in Iraq with U.S. involvement, Obama said he will not allow the U.S. to be dragged into fighting another war in Iraq. Earlier in the week, Obama's focus was primarily on the U.S.-Africa Leaders Summit, which included 50 heads of state from all over Africa coming together in Washington, D.C. The summit was aimed at strengthening ties between the U.S. and Africa, focusing on expanding trade, creating new opportunities for the people of Africa, and addressing corruption. This summit was the first of its kind, but Obama said with the success of this one, he would now like to make it an annual event. As a part of the summit, Obama addressed the growing concern over the spread of Ebola in West Africa. As of Friday, more than 1,700 people have been infected and about 930 people have died due to the disease. 2 of those infected people are Americans who are working in Africa. They have since been extradited back to the U.S., becoming the first known people in the U.S. with Ebola. Both have shown signs of improvement after receiving an experimental drug. Early Friday morning, the World Health Organization declared the Ebola outbreak as an international health emergency. Out on the campaign trail this week, primary elections were held in Kansas, Michigan, Missouri, Washington, Tennessee, and a primary runoff in Georgia. Some of the biggest highlights from the week's primaries are the incumbent Senator Lamar Alexander coming out on top over his Tea Party-backed candidate in the Tennessee Republican Senate primary. And over in Michigan, incumbent Congressman Justin Amash held off his challenger, taking 57.4% of the vote. Next week, keep your eyes on the campaign trail. Connecticut, Minnesota, and Wisconsin are up next for primaries as primary season is winding down. For up-to-the-minute breaking political news, be sure to stay with WashingtonExaminer.com throughout the weekend and look for the latest edition of Washington Examiner magazine on Newsstands Monday. Enjoy your weekend, and we'll be back with you on Monday with the newest edition of Morning Examiner.